You don't work with NASA, you don't work with Meagan Good, you're doing it all.
I mean, as I was researching you, I saw some of your work. I saw some of the conversations. I would have learned that it was your son that would have put you onto generative AI. And another thing that I saw that was really interesting was that you designed for Meagan Good. I saw like she coming inside of your studio and you guys hugging. Could you tell us a bit more about that and how did that happen?
Yeah. So shout out to Bryson, who put me on to generative AI quite some years ago. And in terms of Meagan Good, she's such a beautiful soul. But I had the pleasure of meeting her just a few days before Fashion Week. Actually, it was the day before our runway show. And she came to a private fitting that we had. And she got a chance to see the collection up close and try on a few pieces. And then she has a couple pieces that one from the vintage collection, one of my earliest designs that won the best haute couture designer of the year award for me. And then one of our very, very popular designs that we put on the runway called Phoenix, which is a hooded capelet. She has those pieces. And yeah, it was incredible meeting her. She is extremely supportive. And again, can't say enough of how incredible she is as a human, the energy she has, her smile, the love that she brings into the room wherever she goes. So, that's the little backstory on that meetup with Meagan.
That's dope. That's dope.
So, Nova, not only that, am I correct? Have you done work with NASA or like in the NASA program?
Yeah, so I was invited to apply to be a part of this cohort. It's an accelerator that NASA was running for entrepreneurs, and especially looking at entrepreneurs of color and what they can do to bring NASA technology into the commercial space. What problems can we solve for everyday people using NASA technology? And so I applied, I got in, and it was an incredible summer where we had to come up with an idea that we were going to pitch that would turn into a business, build a team, find the customers, product market fit, like all of this
Yeah, they
all
put you all to
in
work.
8 weeks. And it was such an incredible experience. And initially, when I was thinking about ideas, I was leaning towards textiles because there's some really amazing futuristic textiles out there. And the more I thought about it, and I was like, okay, this life cycle in terms of the research and product market fit might take a little longer than just some weeks. So I'm going to lean into the software side and data side of things. And I conceptualized a project around data art and AI art and how that can impact fashion and storytelling. And that's where the concept around the House of Nova was born in terms of how can I bring emerging technologies such as generative AI and blockchain and immersive tech into the space of couture, which is very traditional fashion, and, sort of bring on this new era of self-expression and storytelling. How does it collide? How do these very different elements collide together? And it was an incredible experience. I met some amazing people. I'm still in touch with quite a few of the innovators from that accelerator and grateful that I had a chance to birth House of Nova during that time period.
So you don't work with NASA, you don't work with Meagan Good, you're doing it all.
I mean, listen, we love to see it because once again, and I cannot stress this enough, for a lot of us in the Caribbean, we love seeing our people out there globally doing these incredible things because within the islands, the reality is sometimes we just don't see ourselves doing that. There are certain expectations that you have growing up. So when we see people out there doing the big thing and like breaking all the rules and, it gives us excitement and more than that, hope. Are you subscribed yet? For more videos like this, you can follow the CryptoNoobz podcast on YouTube, as well as Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Like, share, and subscribe.